Hello, my name is Bo Short, and I'd like to welcome you to our business preview and an introduction to the Pinnacle Group. And as a point of reference, the Pinnacle Group is a business organization comprised of community leaders from across the country that are working together to expand a brand of several hundred products into multiple countries around the world. And we utilize a business platform called social marketing. And social marketing is actually a trademark term, and it was trademarked by a gentleman by the name of Roger Barnett. And I'll explain a lot more about our business relationship with Roger. But here's let's just start off by telling you this. I hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. We're just a few days away. Eat a lot of turkey, have a lot of fun, enjoy your family. I hope it's a great, great few days for you. Here's what I'd like you to do, though. I'd like you to take notes and take what I'm getting ready to talk to you about very seriously. This is about 23 to 25 minutes long, and it can be a game changer for you in your life. I was talking to a lady one time, and she goes, I don't know about these home-based business things. Well, I understand that. I don't know about most of them, too, if you want to know the truth. I think most of this industry is kind of goofy. You know, the reality is, if your perception of this is a whole lot of people not making any money, a handful of people making gobs of money, you need to know something about your perception. You're 100% right 98% of the time. That's 98% of this industry, folks. It's not supposed to be, but it is. 2% of this industry is unique. 2% of this industry, there's just a whole lot of people with an opportunity to make a lot of money. And I want to talk to you about 2% of this industry. But first you have to understand this. As I was talking to this woman, she said, I don't know about this home-based business stuff. And I get it. And I said, you know, I don't know about this career stuff. And she said, what do you mean? I said, well, let's look at real facts. Now, I'm a type A personality, so as I say this, I may say it kind of strong. You know, as you filter it, dilute some of it if it makes you more comfortable. But I want you to think honestly. It costs about $100,000 plus or minus, depending on if it's a public or private education, to get a college education. $100,000 plus or minus. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says from the ages of 21 to 40, the average person will have 10 jobs, but not to 65, just between 21 and 40. If you're younger than 21, it's projected you'll have 12 to 15 jobs by the age of 40. At the age of 65, the average person has $28,000 in annual income. Now, I want you to think about what I just said, folks. This is really important when you start projecting and thinking ahead and dealing with real facts, not just fears you may have about some goofball, a friend of yours that got into business and he just was kind of goofy. $100,000 to get an education, 10 to 15 jobs by the age of 40, and a $28,000 income at the age of 65. So you're gonna work a lot to maybe have enough to live on. Is that what you want your life to look like? Honestly, is that what you want your life to look like? You know, I don't know what you're looking for in your life, but I will tell you this. What I'm getting ready to show you, and you have to think this way. It's crucial you think in terms of what do I want, not what do I want to do. People spend their life trying to figure out what they want to do, and it generally never gets them what they want in life. You have to figure out what you want in life and then go do whatever you have to do to get what you want in life. What do you want? You want more time? Then pay attention to this. You want more security? Then pay attention to this. You want to pay for college for the kids and not worry? Then pay attention. You want to pay your mortgage off? Then please pay attention. What do you want your life to look like? And that's what I hope to help answer, a direction you can go to help accomplish that. So keep this really simple. You know, I've written books on leadership. I've spoken to 1 million people around the world in 21 countries. I've been on Oprah and Dateline NBC. I've had the good fortune of living that kind of life where you look back and go, this has been kind of cool. This has been a rush. But I tell people in multiple countries, in different languages, in different cultures, you've got to come to the table with 3 things if you want to have success. Focus, ambition, and the willingness to learn. You've got to have those 3 things. So once you have those 3 things, you still need 2 things. You need a strategic partner and a brand partner. A strategic partner in this case is the Pinnacle Group. Decades of experience, millions of dollars in results. We teach you, help you, mentor you, coach you how to do this, and it's in our best interest to help you because we benefit from helping you. So believe me when I say we'll help you, of course it's in our best interest to help you. Then you need a brand partner. They supply the products, the distribution, the actual compensation. When I say brand partner, keep this in mind. If you're on Facebook, let's say the average person has 190 friends on Facebook. You try a product by Procter & Gamble, you go on Facebook, tell people about it. Within 2 layers of friends, if everybody has 190 friends, 2 layers of friends, 40,000 people know what you like and have access to your referral. Now, Procter & Gamble loves you for that moment, but they don't pay you anything for doing that. All our brand partner says is, if you do that with our products, we'll pay you. Somebody tries a product based on your referral, we'll pay you. Okay, our brand partner. Spent over $300 million on clinical research and development, 80,000 annual tests for product quality, 100 scientific papers, 90 peer-reviewed journals, first company in the world to ever obtain climate neutral certification, and they've paid over $6 billion, and this is the key for business people, $6 billion in brand partner compensation, $6 billion in those referrals. Think about it that way. Procter & Gamble's paid zero. Our brand partners paid $6 billion. I talked about Roger Barnett. He owns our brand partner. Roger was the founder and CEO of Beauty.com. He was the CEO of a company called Arcade. If you ever opened up a magazine and there was a perfume sample, 90% of those samples came from Arcade, largest sampling company in the world. He oversaw his family's $2 billion investment portfolio. And in 2004, Roger purchased our brand partner, the Shaklee Corporation. And the Shaklee was a company that was started in 1956. It's hard to believe there's a company that started in 1956 and thrives today. But Shaklee thrives based on the strength of its products. That's why he bought the company. He knew that the weakness, if there was a weakness in the company, it was in the compensation, how they paid people. So in October 2010, they changed the compensation plan, and it completely changed the trajectory of growth of the company. And that's what attracted us, was that we always knew they had incredible products, but when they launched this brand new compensation plan, you couldn't not do it, because it was a fast-track method to get what you want in life. So let me explain to you something about the products, just so you understand. Now I'm going to say some things to you that nobody else in this industry can say. And that's really an important statement, because everybody in the industry says the same things. But these are things they can't say. Shaklee's the #1 natural nutrition company in America. Nobody else can say that. The #1 natural nutrition company in America. When astronauts come back in from outer space, they drink a product called Astrowade, which was created by Shaklee for NASA. Nobody can say it. Time Life books 25 greatest adventures of all time. 7 of those were fueled by Shaklee's products. One of Oprah Winfrey's favorite things, 100 Olympic medals, 60 gold medals were won by Shaklee athletes, Olympians that are regular users of Shaklee's products. Nobody else can say that stuff. Their products are used in the White House, in the Vice President's residence. The longest human-powered flight in history, 72 miles across the Aegean Sea, was fueled by Shaklee's products. It's kind of a rush, folks, when you look at the strength of this product line. #1 natural nutrition company in America. Skincare. We have, our skincare line is backed by 7 patents and over $1 million in clinical research. Weight loss. We have a weight loss system called Cinch. In our clinical studies, the average participant lost 15.4 pounds, 6.6 inches in 12 weeks and retained 100% of their lean muscle mass. We have cleaning products, household products, children and baby care products. We have a sports and performance line. If you are a weekend warrior, a seasoned triathlete, this stuff will blow your mind. Just try the products. You know, the cool thing is, just try it. Find out if I'm telling you the truth, because we have a product line that's backed by more research than any company in our space. I want to play a little video of the sports and performance line just to give you a sense. But afterward, I want you to watch the accolades that start just running across the screen. And then when we come back, I'll teach you how to take these products with the Pinnacle Group and turn this into a business of your own. So if we could roll that video, that'd be great.
It moves. It reacts. It pushes. It breaks. It repairs itself. It adapts. And it gets stronger. The body is an amazing thing. It's our all-terrain vehicle, our submarine, our helicopter, and our own personal rocket ship. And for 20 years, Shaklee has been making 100% pure performance products that fuel the people who push their bodies to their extreme limits and blur the lines of what can and can't be achieved. Shaklee is 100% pure and natural ingredients to fuel pure performance. Our performance products are the purest and most effective natural nutrition available, because what you put into your body is what you get out. But don't take our word for it.
it's kind of interesting. We were just in the Mayan Riviera, and we were having dinner with some of the Olympians. And I don't know if you've ever seen a gold medal. I got to hold one, and I got to tell you, it's about that big around, man. It is the coolest thing in the world, and heavy. And just to sit there and know that number one, to know that you're sitting with an Olympian that's a gold medalist is the coolest thing. But I guess to kind of add the serendipity to it, to know that they are regular users of the products you represent is another cool thing. So let me explain to you the methodology behind this, folks. I'm going to challenge you to keep this simple. Because if you don't keep this simple, you're only going to mess it up for yourself. It's 3 words: use, share, mentor. Use the products. If you use nutritional supplements and you have a choice to buy them from GNC or your own business, where would you buy them from? Look at it this way. If you own McDonald's, are you eating at a Burger King? No. Buy them from yourself. Share those products with other people. You're already sharing products for other companies with people. You might as well share your own products with people, and then mentor people how to do those 2 things. And that's where we're going to teach you and help you do this. There's 2 ways to get started. You can start for $299 or $599. $299 gives you about $400 in products and value, and it equals, we use points. It's like frequent flyer miles as a tracking system. So it's 250 points. Or $599 is $850 in products and value, and it's 500 points. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, but 500 is twice as much as 250, so you need half the number of people getting started here to equal the same amount of volume as twice the number starting here. So you might as well start where it gives you the optimal opportunity to succeed. Now, I will also say this. It's a garage sale. Keep that very simple. You've got $599 in your attic or your basement. And if you have to sell something to do it, why not? Why not try it? Give it a shot. We also want to tie you into a training system. So that would create a Shaklee business for you. Now we need to create the training piece of this for you. It's $199. It's at tpgam.com. It is the most sophisticated training platform I've ever seen in 23 years of doing this. Audios and videos and live streaming training broadcasts every month, and books we recommend, and it's unbelievable content, and the technology behind this is pretty wild. ESPN, Fox Sports, people like that use this technology. So take advantage of this. This is a rush. So it's $299 or $599 and $199. And however you want to pair those up, do, because that's going to give you the basis to build your own business. Okay, now how do you get paid? Now this is the weird thing. The compensation plans in this industry are so strange and hard to understand. You have stair-step breakaways, binaries, binary hybrids, matrix, force matrix, Australia 2-ups. Ours is a unit-based generational hybrid. It's confusing. Roger knew that. So what he did is he created a program called the Fast Track program. And the Fast Track program kind of lays on top of the compensation plan. And this is confusing, but the Fast Track program's not. So if you build the Fast Track program, the compensation plan automatically grows. And let me explain to you then how the Fast Track program works to make it easier. I want to show you, and this will sound kind of hypish though, I want to show you how to make $100,000 in 15 months, drive a new car, and go on 2 exotic trips. Okay? And what that kind of does is check the boxes. It's money, it's a car, it's vacation, it's time with your family, it's things like that. So $100,000, 15 months, a new car, and 2 exotic trips. And I'm going to fold this into a certain compensation and benefits package, which is a lifestyle package, a luxury package, and a wealth package. So let's start here. You get started. Start at 500 points. The math is easier for me there, so let me explain it this way. Start at 500 points. And all we want to do is identify 3 people. They're all different. I mean, their education backgrounds are different. Their political views are different. They're just different people. But they all share 3 things: focus, ambition, and the willingness to learn. They're in your phone book, in your phone, in your contact manager in your phone. Fred, I got a business project I'm working on. I think we can make some money together. Let me sit down and run some numbers by you with a friend of mine. If you're intrigued, we'll talk more. If not, no big deal. Mary, you said that you're sending Johnny to college and you're a little worried financially about it. I think I found a solution. Hey, Sally, I got to tell you something. The other day you said you were a little worried about work and what was going on there. I think I might have found a solution. Joe, you told me your knees were hurting. I got a product you need to try. Folks, I'm telling you, if you want to complicate this, you can. But I'm going to challenge you not to. Get with who's helping you in the Pinnacle Group and ask for training. Ask for help. Take advantage of tpgam.com and ask for help. 3 people, not 300 people, not 3,000 people, 3. We help you expand your business into 3 other outlets, 3 people just like you. That's 2,000 points. That's the unit in the unit-based generational hybrid. But if you do that this month, you find 3, you just made $880. It's worth it for that. If you stopped right there, could you use an extra $880 this month? Look at it that way. $880, you're called a director. The average income for a director based on 57 years of 1099s is $10,000 a year. First step, and all we want to do is replicate that. So let's do it. Let's help 2 of those 3 people find 3. Help 2 expand into 3. They become directors. You become a coordinator. As a coordinator, it introduces you to this first compensation and benefits package called the lifestyle package. The average income for a coordinator is $21,000 a year. You also qualify for a trip for 2 to San Francisco. They're bringing you out to San Francisco, all expenses paid. You'll go to a winery one evening. You'll go on a San Francisco harbor cruise, a bay cruise, and you'll go to our corporate offices you'll have a lot more training and things, of people helping you. You also qualify for an all-inclusive trip for 2 on a Caribbean cruise. It's kind of hard to believe. All you did was help 2 people become directors. And was it hard to do? No, not really, because you've already done it. It's easier to teach things, and you don't even have to teach it. We'll teach it. Who's teaching it now? Keep it simple. All-inclusive trip for 2 on a Caribbean cruise, a $275 car allowance, and you qualify for a $4,000 cash bonus. Kind of cool, kind of neat introduction to a business that you're beginning. Next step. Help 3 now. We help 2 become directors. Let's help 3 become coordinators. We help 3 become coordinators. You become what's called an executive coordinator. That introduces you to the luxury package. The luxury package, the average income for an executive coordinator is $57,000 a year. I didn't say quit your job, but it's an extra $57,000 a year. Could you use it? Would it change your lifestyle at all? Would it enhance what you want in life? You got your trip for 2 to San Francisco. Your trip for 2 on the Caribbean cruise turns into 4. And you qualify for an all-inclusive trip for 2 to Paris, France. Now, as I'm doing this tonight, just in a couple weeks, we're heading off on an African safari that we qualified for. Last year, we went to Bora Bora. If you've ever seen those 11, it was incredible. The 4 Seasons resorts in Bora, nicest resort in Bora Bora. All expenses paid. 1,100 square foot bungalows sitting on stilts in the middle of the ocean. It's wild, folks. We just got back from the Mayan Riviera with a bunch of people. Last year we were in Atlantis Resorts. Next year we'll be on the Caribbean cruise in Paris, France. Take advantage of this. No one in this industry gives you these kind of perks this early on. Take advantage of it. Your car allowance goes up to $375 and you qualify for an additional $30,000 in cash bonuses. That's $30,000 plus $4,000, $34,000 at 20,000 points. That's it. That's it. Your car, Paris, France, 4 on a Caribbean cruise, and a trip for 2 to San Francisco. Now, next step. Just help 3 more. We've helped 3. Let's help 3 more people. Do 100,000 points in total volume. You're called a master coordinator. That takes you to the wealth package. The average income for a master coordinator, based on 57 years of 1099s, is $200,000 plus a year. Over $200,000 a year. You got your trip for 2 to San Francisco. You get another trip for 2 to San Francisco. They fly you out for what's called your master recognition. And they fly you out first class, pick you up in a limousine, drive you to the corporate offices. Literally, a red carpet is rolled out. All the employees are lined up applauding you. Think about it. When's the last time you pulled up at your office and there was a red carpet? Kind of cool. It'd be kind of neat versus, hey, hurry up and get in here. We got work to do. And they take you inside and they recognize you for the number of people you've helped. You've got an all-inclusive trip for 4 on a Caribbean cruise, an all-inclusive trip for 2 to Paris, France, a luxury car program, and you qualify for an additional $50,000 in cash bonuses. That's 50 plus 30 plus 4, $84,000 on top of an average income of $200,000, on top of the cars, on top of the trips. And here's the biggest money. It's called a matching bonus. Think about this. Forget the 200,000, the 84,000, all that stuff, just for a minute. You help somebody on your team become an executive coordinator so they make that $34,000 extra in cash bonuses in the Fast Track program. By helping them do that, you've made $17,000 extra. So forget the $200,000 a year, forget the cars, forget the trips. Could you use an extra $17,000 this year? Then help one person win. Help one person have a victory. Help not 100 or 1,000, one person. You help 3, it's $51,000 extra. If you help 6, like I'm showing you, it's an extra $102,000. That's $102,000 plus $84,000 plus $200,000 plus a luxury car program plus trips plus stuff. Plus, you sit back and you go, I did it. I did it. Let me just leave you with this thought. Take advantage of it. Folks, just do it. Hey, I don't have time. Get over that. Get over that as an excuse. Of course you don't have time. That's why you should do it. I was working 60 hours a week 23 years ago. That's why I did it. I was 30 years old thinking, I don't have any time and I'm only 30 years old. What's going to happen to me 10 years from now or 20 years from now? People say, well, I don't know that I want to do this. Who cares? You do things every day of your life you don't want to do. But you do them to get what you want. Do this to get what you want. Well, I had a friend that tried something like this. Who cares? I've had friends try plenty of things that didn't work out for them. But none of them paid my mortgage payment for me. I was the one paying my mortgage payment, so I couldn't look at them and decide what my future was going to look like. I had to decide for myself. I'm telling you right now, take advantage of this. The fastest growing team in the company is the Pinnacle Group. The fastest to the highest rank in the company in 57 years came out of the Pinnacle Group. Take advantage of this Super Bowl team. And don't look backwards. Get with the person that invited you to this presentation. Take the next step. Take advantage of it. Just know we look forward to working with you. But most importantly, we look forward to applauding your success. Thank you.